Well, here's something that's getting a lot of attention with Gutenberg. It's something that you can't do with the classic editor, and that's the idea of taking some content. It could be a text paragraph or an image or a video or maybe a multiple column kind of thing or anything that you can create with a block and reuse it over and over again on your site. So I'm going to do that right now just using a text paragraph. I'm going to Command V in my lorem text over here. And in order to do this, you have to designate this block. Currently, it's a paragraph block. You have to designate this paragraph into a reusable block. And you do that by clicking on this ellipse over here and say Add to Reusable Blocks. And then you need to give it a name. So Untitled isn't really helpful. So I'm just going to call it lorem block. And you have to save it. This is really important. If you don't do this, nothing's going to happen that's any good. So I'm going to click on Save. And now, if I want to reuse this block on this page or anywhere else on my site, I can just go over here with the inserter and scroll down to the very bottom, and it's got this little tab over here, Reusable, which won't be there unless and until you create at least one block, which I have. So I have the lorem block. I'm going to click on this. You actually get a little preview. I don't know if you saw that on the right-hand side. You get a quick little preview of what the block is. And that's good. I'm actually going to do 3. So just... Now, you probably wouldn't be doing 3 of the same blocks on the same page, but you might want to use this block somewhere else on your site. So now I have 3 different blocks. And that's good. Now, one of the nice things about Reusable Block, if you make a change in one of these blocks, it'll change it for all the blocks. So that's going to be a big time saver. The way to go about doing that is by clicking anywhere in any block, because they're all the same, really. Just click over here and click on Edit. That's really important. And let's say we want to do 2 things. Let's say we want to change the color, the background color. All right. And we want to add a drop cap. Fine. Now here's what's confusing. You're going to say, well, what about these 2 over here? They didn't change. Well, you got to click on Save. And trust me, you're good. That's good because you can have all these reusable blocks all over your site, and then it's just really easy to edit one block and it changes all of them. But let's have another different example. Let's say you just don't want to edit all the blocks. You just want to change one block. Well, let's do that. So in order to do that, let's say I wanted to change this block over here. This was on a page somewhere, and I wanted to just change this block. You have to convert this reusable block into a regular block. So just go over here and see where it says Convert to Regular Block. Okay. And that means now I can make changes to this block without affecting the other blocks. So if I went over here, let's say I wanted to change the background color. And let's say I didn't want the drop cap. No drop cap. Perfect. So now I have 2 blocks that were originally from the reusable block, and then I converted this one over here in the middle to a regular block. Now let's just say, for whatever reason, I don't want to use that reusable block anymore. How do I remove it from my system? Well, I'm going to go over here, and before I do that, make sure I'm in the reusable block. That's important because you see this little X over here? It says you can actually remove this reusable block. Now you click on this, it gets a little warning that's basically, if you're going to do this, it's going to wipe it out everywhere it's on your site. So be careful when you use this. Perfect. And it shows you that, yes, this was that block that we converted from a reusable block to just a regular paragraph block. So reusable blocks not only are going to be important and a big time saver for you, but as we go forward with Gutenberg, you're going to see it used in creating page templates, but that's in the near future.